Hello, everyone. My name is Nikki Kokali. I'm from Greece, and I am the Minister of Social Media and Outreach for the PWCP, Provisional World Children Parliament. I'm passing to John Buck.
Hi, I'm John Buck near Washington, D.C. in the USA, and I'm an adult ally for the Provisional World Children's Parliament. I'll pass it on to Yashashri.
Hi, my name is Yashashri. I'm currently located in North Carolina, United States, and I am the Parliamentary Affairs Minister for the Provisional World Children's Parliament. I'll be passing it on to Jay Lakshmi.
Thank you, Yashashri. My name is Jay Lakshmi. I'm the Prime Minister of the Provisional World Children's Parliament Prime Minister. I'm located in Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Thank you. I pass it out to Aaron.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Castellino. I'm the Deputy Prime Minister of the PWCP, or Provisional World Children's Parliament, and I'm located in North Carolina in the United States. Thank you. I'll pass it on to Swarna Lakshmi.
Thank you, Aaron. I'm Swarna Lakshmi Ravi. I'm located in India, and I am the adult ally of the Provisional World Children's Parliament. I pass it on to Nikki.
Oh, thank you. So I think we're gonna move straight to the presentation we have prepared for you. I'm passing to Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate, which is short for Nathaniel Whitestone. I'm an adult ally of the Provisional World Children's Parliament. I'm based in Southern England.
All right, thank you, everyone. Now it's time to move to the presentation that we have prepared for you all. Aaron.
Yeah, can you see this? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great.
All right. As we said before, we are members or youth adult allies for the Provisional World Children's Parliament, PWCP for short.
So, as we said that we are belonging to the PWCP, that is Provisional World Children's Parliament, and here it is a brief discussion about it. That here the youth voice and participation delivered by the many parliaments from different places in the world. We are responsible for linking young people together internationally to get involved in politics and community work, shared ideas and opinions, and to collaborate together on campaigns as youth activities. We welcome any person who is passionate about the community, excellent at teamwork, optimistic, and has limitless potential in a network like ours. And we work with young people from a variety of different countries. We have young people from an array of different backgrounds, including parliament members, funding leaders, elected youth representatives, school counselors, and many more. We are currently centered around the Union States, Europe, Greece, Africa, Ghana, Cameroon, and Tanzania, and my beloved country, India. So here, this is some discussion about of our children's parliament, which is started by which is started in the slums level, and today we are representing towards the nations. Thank you, Arun. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jalasmi. So what makes our council special is that we use a new modern way of governance. It's a system called Sociocracy, and we try to make our meetings in sync and harmony. and want to hear everyone's voice with the option of consent. As you can see, we respect each other and want to hear each other's voices. And we operate with circle groups and have responsibilities according to the circle. That way we are more productive, we save time, and we work in harmony and in peace. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. So in sociocracy, the decision-making process is quite unique, but in short, as the slide mentions, we start off with picture framing. So like, for example, what do we need to know about this issue? What is the proposal that we want to build here? And this mainly starts with us going in around explaining our ideas to frame our picture. So followed by that, we start to shape a proposal based on these ideas. So what ideas do we have to solve this issue or to advance a proposal? And we basically try to come up with a proposal, the facilitator, or whoever runs the meeting really, and the rest of the group as well. And finally, after we shape a proposal, we ask everyone for consent to the decision. So we make sure everybody consents to this proposal, everybody is good with it. And if there are any objections, if there are any like problems that anyone might have with the proposal, we go back to step 2 to try to reshape it a little bit to accommodate that person's objections, or to try to refine it to make it a little more comprehensive towards solving this issue. So that's in short our decision-making process in sociocracy. Thank you. I'd like to pass it on to Yashasri.
Thank you, Aaron. So the PWCP as a whole has accomplished several things since the starting of our organization, and that includes hosting a World Health Day event in our respective local areas, an International Peace Day, and a celebration and recommendations for International Children's Day. And we're also currently in the process of developing a website. We have recruited members from various areas and countries around the world, and there have also been several local accomplishments by our members. I'll pass it on to the next person.
All right, so we have our personal experiences slides. So I'm thinking, how do we all want to go on around to explain our personal experiences with the parliament and how it's been going for each of us?
Yes, that would be incredible. So the facilitator, I can pass it to each other. We can pass it to each other. So Aaron, feel free to start.
All right, thank you. So I've been in the parliament for approximately almost 2 years now, almost like since we started around 2020. And it's been like a really interesting experience. So we had originally started as a local parliament in our area in North Carolina. And then after being elected president, we've been Yashasri and I actually moved up to became representatives for our parliament in the PWCP. And ever since then, it's been a really interesting experience getting to know many people. I've been recently being introduced to sociocracy, something I never actually heard of, something I never knew like existed until becoming a member. And it really was a really good experience just to see how we made decisions as a group, and instead of just like majority winning, it's just like consent based by everyone so that everybody is okay with our decisions. And although it may seem like a time consuming procedure, it's actually not as bad when it comes to time management as well. A lot of our decisions is based on very simple like proposals which are refined later on. And we definitely get a lot of different ideas through and try to make sure that everybody's voice is heard. So a lot of our meetings, in addition, we included a lot of different icebreakers, really fun activities, and a bunch of different proposals and ideas, which are really constitute the body of our meetings. And I really enjoy like being a part of this. And yeah, that's pretty much it from my end. I'll pass back to you, Nikki.
All right, thank you so much. Jalaxmi, and then it's me.
Yeah.
We are talking
So,
about our personal
yes,
experience.
yes. I'm here. Thank you. Yeah. So the my actually I don't have any words about the children's parliament. My whole life was changed about this children's parliament only. Actually, it has been 4 years for the children's parliament experience which I have. I was elected as a prime minister in my 8th class and completed my +2 now. For the startingly, I can't understand what is this minister's way, what is this all this. I can't, as usually we have ministers as our government bodies, but I didn't understand what is this ministries and all the this all the things. But slowly, I'm understanding the situations. I'm understanding the campaigns. I'm understanding the peoples and exchanging ideas in my parliament, which we have done in 4 years back on the women empowerment and the water problem. Yes, I still remember that day, which makes me a change maker. Yeah, uh, we have different issues. We have 17 goals. We have so much to do our country, our nation, at least our district or our slum. And it was like a very challengeable role for me, as then only I'm growing up like my 8th class, and I have to do my personal work, which is garbage collecting by by strictly from my parents. And I also should bear the I also should bear and finance my own education from the 8th class. And it has been some different, like for the actually for the past 2 years I'm facing a lot. But the children's parliament will stands up me with every time. That's it's a happy or it's a sad, or the my slum level children or the Hyderabad city level children. The campaigns, the campaigns we should run, and the things we have done, and I should, and we, our community people, and I should only believe that we are few. We are 30 ministers or 20 ministers 20 ministers, which we are doing this campaigns or regular meetings. But there are thousands of people, there are hundreds of people which they are uh, taking like they are eligible for the help, which we are only 30 members are doing, but it will be helpful for the many people. And uh, uh, as a slum level children parliament to world level children's parliament, and I faced many, and because of the COVID, we have some indifferences between our community, and the children are not interested. And again, I'm taking on a track all the childrens, and I started recently again this month 15, which we are again doing our things. And till now, we solved many issues in the platform, in what that the golden platform of the children's parliament. We should solve many issues which the authorities can't do. Yes, I have. It's the children's parliament is like a thing. First, it will be a headache for you, and slowly understanding it's a very rare and beautiful concept. Everyone should know that. Yeah, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jalakmi. That was beautiful. Oh, yeah, that was really beautiful. My experience starts on May, I think, or April. When was the first time I went to a PWCP meeting? Maybe it was April or March. Spring of 2022. I got introduced to it by my beloved Naya Jalebi, which is my mentor on the Greek youth council we have here in the municipality of Thermi in Thessaloniki. We are actually one of the first or like the first youth council in Greece to ever use sociocracy. So I knew what sociocracy is since 2020. And we do seminars and try to help Greece with all of its problems by using a new mean, the mean of and the concept of sociocracy. So back to PWCP, I find it really interesting that we have so many different people, different cultures, different ages, and yet again we can collaborate and work as a team and make campaigns and movements and try for our best. It's still early. It's still we have so many stuff to do, and we try our hardest. But yeah, I find it really beautiful that I can call everyone that might live miles away and kilometers and just be there to work and collaborate. Aaron talked about icebreakers, so the meeting are not so adult-like, which I adored. I was really stressed because as a person that is a foreigner and doesn't know English at the most fluent level, I was kind of stressed about how this all will work. But now we have the icebreakers, and that reminds us that we are children that want to change the world. That we don't want to become adults to do so. We can do it from that age too. So yeah, that's pretty interesting and lovely, and I love being part of this experience. Yeah, I'm passing it to Yashasri.
Yeah, thank you, Nikki. My personal experience about joining the PWCP actually starts back in 2019 when I first got introduced to the concept of neighborhood level parliaments through my local group. And from being part of the North Carolina Children's Parliament, I got an opportunity to contribute to my community and its people. And we've even hosted several events and we took up on a lot of action items. I joined the Provisional World Children's Parliament in 2020 along with Aaron, and I helped build the foundations of the Parliament along with many of our other members. I've acted as a Prime Minister, International Affairs Minister, and I'm currently the Parliamentary Affairs Minister over the course of my time with the PWCP. And to the efforts made from our members and extremely supportive adult allies, we were able to form the Parliament's vision, mission, and aim statements, recruiting members from different continents. We even conducted a swearing-in ceremony, as well as hosted several online events globally. And being a part of the Provisional World Children's Parliament has undoubtedly taught me a lot, and not only being aware of the issues in our community, but also gave me the zeal to help improve it, being children. And the Parliament is a very welcoming space for ideas and with members with very diverse backgrounds. With the PWCP, I was able to exert a very strong vision into the work I do and be fully set on serving a purposeful cause. The responses, so the PWCP has had many responses to the global issues that we've been facing. So during the pandemic, we have hosted a World Health Day session to talk and discuss about our recommendations for this cause. And we have also supported the climate crisis by collecting a list of recommendations from our child rights minister. And furthermore, we are currently fundraising to support the economic crisis in Ukraine.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for those great presentations, and thank you, Nate. I think that's it. Thank you for being here and listening to us. Yeah, I think that's it, right?
So yeah, that's it on our end. I guess you can open the floor for like any questions at all.
Okay, yes. If there are any questions, we would love to hear it. Nate?
Well, the thing that I would most like to hear about is about the connection between the people in your home area and your work in the Parliament. So I know that some of you are currently in neighborhood parliaments. Others are in different kinds of youth leadership spaces. But how is there a connection between the Provisional World Children's Parliament kind of level of organizing and your experience of working with people more closely where you live? And if anybody has an answer to that, I'd love to hear about it.
I can answer if you want me to. So I'm really new to it, but from the start, I had the full support from my youth council. The thing is, we, with Maria is another member and a fellow Greek. We're the only 70-year-olds from our youth council, so we were just on it to be on the PWCP that our mentor connected us with. So from then till now, we have been sharing our experiences of PWCP with our personal councils. I remember we connect some issues with what we do back home. Like we had climate change forum, femicide forum back at home. I talked about it on the PWC Council after it happened or before. So we share each other any news, any potential collaborations with PWCP and our personal councils, and we make it work and try our best, because one thing that was a problem was that the forum that was really large in my municipality was just in Greek. So I could say, oh, you guys can connect, but you wouldn't understand because it was not multinational. So yeah, I don't know if I answered correctly to what you asked, but yeah, that's my personal experience.
Sorry for the interruption. May I translate it for Jayalakshmi? Because
oh yes, please. Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah. Nate, could you repeat your question? Because she speaks Telugu.
Yes. So my question is, what is the connection between your work in the PWCP and your work with people in your local parliament or other organization?
So Jayalakshmi, are you with us?
Yeah. Sorry,
okay. Nate,
I understood, Akka. I understood.
Okay,
I understood.
So, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Would you like to answer?
Yes, sir. Yes, Akka. Yes. So actually, it was a different from slum level to world level. As slum level, we should have so many, like the children or the children's parents or the community members or the organizations. It will beyond of us. Like we should know everything, and we should know about our slum, and we should know who will behave like that and who will support us, who will degrade, who will keeping to log us. So there should be some there are some members who are not to conduct this, and there are some members the children are doing themselves. Why we the authorities have? So it's quite different. Like the children's parliament for the community level is quite good in some of the terms, and it was quite bad in some of other terms. As and behind all these the reasons, it should be a very, 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 very useful for us. The bonding between me as a mentor and my children, and me and the ministers within our children, and we are exchanging so much ideas. They're sharing. They are sharing as I'm young. Before as I'm young, they are sharing their ideas. They have. You can see we have different ideas. As children have so much ideas, so they are sharing everything. They are coming with a stand. They have a responsibility, and they are coming with a stand that we should have ministries. We should work more, and the community is looking at the maybe next to next. The district is looking at us. We should work more and more. The relationship between us and ministers would be like we have only one goal, and we should only looking at the one goal. We should passionate about our ideology. We should passionate about our aim, and it will be good. And after that, the PWCP, I can't understand PWCP from the starting. As Swarnaka, as she's encouraged, and in the between of the meeting also, she'll again translate to the Telugu, as I'm a Telugu speaking girl. And I have some language issues, but it is a quiet, and we have different ministries, as we have support of Swarnaka and Johnson, and we have different countries and different we are grown up in a different cultures. We have known about our communities. We should have what to do for the future generation, or we should what we do to our generation, like and we have so many ideas, and it's a golden platform for us, sharing our thoughts, exchanging our ideas, and looking forward to the next projects.
Jayalakshmi, may I make a gentle comment?
Yes, Akka.
Great. I would like to ask you in Telugu and have you answer in Telugu, and then maybe translate it back so that
Okay.
I can get a little more information. Is that fine with everyone? Okay. Sounds like it's
Yes.
okay. So, oh, thank you, Nikki. That's a great heads up. And Jayalakshmi, ante లోకల్ ఇష్యూ మీ పార్లమెంట్ తో ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది? అంటే స్లమ్స్ లో మీరు డీల్ చేసిన ఇష్యూస్ ఏదైనా మీకు PWCP లో కనెక్ట్ అవుతుందా? అట్లా కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది అంటే ఎట్లా? లేదంటే ఏ విధాలు ఇష్యూస్ అని కాదు, ఏ విధాల్లో మీరు కనెక్ట్ అవుతారు స్లమ్స్ నుంచి? ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నువ్వు ఒక మాట చెప్పావు కదా, ఇష్యూస్ అంటే స్లమ్స్ లెవెల్లో డీల్ చేసే ఇష్యూస్ వేరు, PWCP లో డీల్ చేసే ఇష్యూస్ వేరు. అంటే వాటికి వీటికి ఏమేమి డిఫరెన్స్? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీకు నీళ్లు ఉంది చూడండి, నీళ్లు గురించి మీ ఏరియాలో నీళ్లు రావట్లేదు అనే దాని గురించి ఆలోచన చేసేది మీ ఏరియాలో మీరు చేసుకుంటారు. కానీ పెద్దగా లోకంలో అంత క్రాంగా మీరు ఏది చేస్తారు? అదే వాటర్ ని ఇంకా ఎలాంటిది పెద్దదిగా చేస్తారు? క్లీన్ వాటర్ అండ్ శానిటేషన్, అట్లానే SDG గురించి చేస్తారు కదా. సో ఆ డిఫరెన్స్, అట్లాంటి డిఫరెన్స్ ని అడుగుతారు.
యా ఓకే అక్క. అప్పుడు మనం ఏం చెప్పొచ్చు అంటే లైక్ ఆ PWCPకి ఇక్కడికి చాలా విషయాలు కనెక్ట్ అయ్యే ఉంటాయి, ఎందుకంటే మనం ఇక్కడ నేర్చుకున్నవే అక్కడ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి.
Okay, so PWCP and the local parliaments are very closely connected with each other, is what she's saying. And then she also said, because what we deal in the slums in a very smaller level is being dealt in the global level, in a bigger picture. Okay, go ahead, Jayalakshmi.
All right.
Yeah, and
Do you have
things which Nikki.
Thank you. Go on.
Yeah, and the things we are connecting the same things in the PWCP level, I think so, as there is only persons are different, and some projects are different. That's the only difference. But as we are working in the ground level, at the local level, it will be very, 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 as we are learning the basics here, should to implement in the PWCP, and this will be helpful for us as so much.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jayalakshmi. Over to you, Nikki.
All right.
Thank you.
I think that question was pretty much covered. All right. I think we have filled for some other questions. Swan, I think you had one.
Oh, thank you, Nikki. Yes, I did. And I was about to ask the question that, can you give me an example of the level of issue that you are dealing for, what sort of issues you are dealing, and how effective had the solutions of children been?
Yes. Are you asking to everyone here, or is it a personal question?
Everyone.
All right.
No specific question.
Yeah. All right. Aaron, if you want, you can reply to Swarna and Yashasri and everyone who wants.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, so I'll let you answer that. I think a lot of it has been effective, especially when it comes to global issues pertaining to the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. In fact, I think this also kind of connects to the last question as well. A lot of our solutions has been implemented and influenced by the PWCP in our local areas. And a lot of the things we do in the local areas influence the PWCP as a whole. So it's kind of like a back and forth relationship, especially when solving these issues. And I find it really effective when it comes to how we are able to relay information as well as come up with different recommendations in our local parliaments and globally to try to solve these issues. And especially since we have a specific focus like towards the sustainable development goals that were put out by the UN, I think a lot of that influences what we do and how we go about the different issues as a group, whether it be globally or locally. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, could I add on to that?
Sure.
Thank you. So I agree with what Aaron said, as the SDGs make up a major component of the PWCP and many other children's parliaments across the globe. And to answer Swarna's question about a problem that we've solved is, this is a past example from our local North Carolina parliament. One time when we were taking up an SDG, no hunger, we conducted a food drive. Aaron was part of the parliament as well, so he knows what I'm talking about. We conducted a food drive for the Durham Food Bank, and we were able to collect about 100 cans of food, and we donated it to the Durham Food Bank. So that was very interesting, and I was very glad to participate in that and help out. And I think it really did help the charity, and I'm glad to make an impact for that. Yeah, thank
All
you.
right. I think
Is it okay to translate it to Jayalakshmi, Nikki? Just for
yes.
జయలక్ష్మి కొంచెం షార్ట్ గా చెప్తాను మీకు. అంటే నేను ఏం క్వశ్చన్ అడిగానంటే, ఏదైనా మీరు సాల్వ్ చేసిన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, మీరు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ సాల్వ్ చేస్తారంటే అది ఎంత ఎఫెక్టివ్ గా ఉంటుంది ఆ సొల్యూషన్స్, అండ్ ఎంతంతకు ఇంపాక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఉంటుంది అని చెప్పి ఒక పాస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అడుగుతున్నాను మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ నుంచి. ఇంతవరకు ఏదైనా సాల్వ్ చేశారా అని చెప్పి. అంటే మీ ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీరు చెప్పారు చూడండి, నేను గార్బేజ్ పిక్ చేశాను, సో అక్కడ నుంచి మీరు ఎలా రీచ్ అయింది, అది పెద్ద ఇంపాక్ట్. సో అట్లాంటి ఇంపాక్ట్ దాని గురించి చెప్తే ఇంకా చాలా బాగుంటుంది.
ఓకే అక్క, అంటే ఆ వర్క్ నుంచి వచ్చింది చెప్పాలా?
ఆ వర్క్ నుంచి వచ్చిన మీరు ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేయగలిగింది, అంటే ఎలా మీ కమ్యూనిటీని రిప్రజెంట్ చేసి వెళ్ళారు అండ్ ఇప్పుడు వరల్డ్ లెవెల్ లో ఎలా రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు అని చెప్పండి.
ఓకే అక్క, ఓకే ఓకే,
కొంచెం షార్ట్ గా చెప్పండి.
ఓకే అక్క, ఓకే,
తెలుగులోనే చెప్పండి, నేను ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేస్తాను, నాకు దాంట్లో ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు.
వదిలే అక్క, మళ్ళీ డబుల్ టైం అవుతుంది.
సరే ఓకే,
తొందర షార్ట్ లో చెప్పేస్తలే. As all know, I am from a garbage family which is picking the garbage daily basis for my daily bread. And you could know that I am a girl of who is working only for the garbage and the school and coming back to the home. When I came to know about this MSIs and it's my organization actually, and about the children's parliament, I feel very passionate about that. It was very, it's a complete different world for me, as I am there for the garbage, and so that's a one part. And the children's parliament is for the starting only. I've seen so many projects that it is very effective program. It's a very rare case, so I have seen that in the children's parliament. So I work for it. I slowly I am taking up the oaths and taking as became the prime minister soon. I'm addressing the one issue, like the first was the mosquitoes issue and the ration cards issue, electricity issue, and uh, in the community. We have COVID measures. In the COVID time, we have worked as so much, as I am the head, and the other children will we are working as so much as and that. And after all these circumstances, after the I'm doing it for the past for the past 4 5 years. As Ama, you can see, I'm a girl who has only garbage collecting for our daily bread. And again I should go to the school. And again I should come to the whole house. And again I should do the whole household works, which we have some other works. And again I should do homework. Again I will go to the. After this, I managed so many things. I'm adapting the situations. So if I have opportunity, how should I make it to the uh, responsible or respectful, and how it will be helpful for the others. So I came uh, the thing is, and all the major things are done. And again, after the 2 years of the break, I again made the authority, and I sanctioned 21 Anganwadis for the Hyderabad. It's a like, you can call it as a health centers. And there should be a no project that we should give for the health Anganwadis, which is health centers. In the Anganwadis, the children will come. Mostly, the Anganwadi teachers holds the community's whole process, as girls, as adult girls, as children, as pregnant women, and like this. And I started a pilot project that there is within a no country the project is that is breakfast for the children. Because I came, I go, I completed my school level without taking the breakfast in the mornings. I know that pain. So I came up with the project which has never done in India. So today the children are eating. So the children are eating breakfast, daily breakfast, and the parents are sharing their experiences. As we are very poor, we are not to. We are not to able to eat too. We are not to able to eat in the one time also. But you are providing breakfast also for the children. We're also providing breakfast, and the children are eating now. And this the things. Is my background stopped me for doing all this? No, doesn't. And the work is most and harmful work, which we have no facilities from our government. It's a contract base. As we have no health card. We have no nothing. We have no correct salaries. But we are doing, because of we adopted this work for the years. As we have no, we won't be able to do the other work. We adapted this for this. So we should only do. But it's a harmful work which the children are, like you can see, the people will through the waste without sorry to mention, but without common sense. As they are throwing everything through their dustbins. They are not thinking about the workers who are working for that. And some are very good. Some are very good at that. And the things. And coming from that background, I am doing so much for the world. I am doing so much for my community. And my background doesn't stop me, and I'm very thankful for the supporters I have. And the situations made me strong, and all this. And today and next month, the first Anganwadi is opening in my own community. I'm very happy for that. And after that, after I am like retiring or resigning the Hyderabad CP, soon after I became the World Children's Parliament Prime Minister. I didn't expect that. So maybe not inspiration, maybe I'm an example of a thing. The youth can do anything. If I am the only one, if we join the hands together, we can do the wonders. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi.
Thank you, Nikki.
That was beautiful. Once more, I would like to answer that question as well, but I think Lakshmi covered it so good. But from my own personal experience, when you work with the youth, you might see youth as, oh, youth doesn't have a future, youth is small, arrogant, ignorant, and all those. I hear all the time in Greece. But you can see that there are many passionate people that want to work and will work to save the planet. Maybe that's not the highest percentage of people, but together we can do it, as Lakshmi said. And I think that the PWCP has helped really much, not only me as a person that as a member of the community, but globally, because maybe the issues that we face in Greece are not the same issues that you face in England or in India or anywhere in the world. But that's what makes it special. We have Ukraine members that shared their experiences, and we are trying to help young souls from this world. And all those connections made me really proud of what we're trying to do. And yeah, I will not forget the moment that the Ukrainian people joined, because it gave me flashbacks from when my mom and dad were helping in their house refugees from the Balkans, from the Yugoslavian war. So their stories remind me of the stories I heard from my dad and mom. And that was not many years ago, and that's 2022. So I think it's really important to look to the future and can be together and work together to prevent more circumstances that might look like the past. So yeah, that's me, my answer to that one. Any other questions? Because I think we are a bit strict on time. Do we have any other questions? No?
Well,
All right.
I think I'm good for now. And if it's okay, we can ask more questions in our group chat or that kind of thing.
All right. Yes, that will be grateful. For now, we are done, I think. If you, Aaron, please let me know if you have anything to add. We didn't hear you in a while. All right.
Nothing else. That's all. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's a goodbye, I think. We should do a quick checkout before we say goodbye, though. Nate, you can start first.
Well, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and it's moving, it's inspiring, and I hope that I can support your work and bring other people to be involved with what you're doing.
All right, Swarna, thank you.
I feel so inspired as well to hear you all, although I heard you before, and some of the experiences you've shared was totally from the heart that I can see, which is so amazing. And it felt like a heart connection. I also think that through this video, we will be able to reach more people and get them information about our Provisional World Children's Parliament. I think the work we are doing is really incredible. Like it included, for example, we're trying to reach out with British High Commission. We're trying to reach out to the United Nations. So these are some examples of, the great potential we have, and I wish all of us a good luck.
Thank you, Swarna. Jalakshmi and Aaron.
Yeah, thank you, Nikki. Thank you for the opportunity to sharing my personal experiences and the presentation. I think our presentation, I loved it, our presentation, and thank you for the opportunity. Looking forward to work with the LP. Thank you.
Aaron?
Thank you. I think this presentation was really good. I really enjoyed hearing personal experiences from my other fellow members, and I really hope this will reach out to many more people who are interested in joining. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Same to me. For me, I found it really incredible, and once again, tear-dropping. I got a bit emotional when I heard your stories because I know you now, but it's not a long time since I was a rookie of the team. So that was incredible to hear what we have done before me and how the future looks for the BWCP. So thank you once more. And also first time facilitator, so sorry for the errors. Yes, I'm passing it to John, and then last but not least, Yashri. Mr. John. Okay, I think he cannot respond, so Yashri.
Thank you, Nikki. As for me, I think it certainly is possible to be inspired by your peers. And as I was listening to everybody's stories, it's really quite stimulating. And I think it'll play a great part in actually encouraging us and motivating us to do what the PWCP will do in the future. So yeah, I'm really excited to be working with everyone again. And yeah, go us. I'll pass it back to you.
Thank you. I don't know if Mr. John is here to reply. So, Mr. John back, you're last.
I think because John had to deal with some important things, he said he might not be available. So I suggest he can just move on. And may I stop the recording?
Yes. Swarna, go on.